This is the first in a series of films about the redevelopment of Old Trafford football ground. I'm calling it Old Trafford, but in reality the naming rights will be sold, so the stadium will probably be called something like the Pizza Hut pitch. The films will be mostly drone footage, shot on site as the stadium is built. Here you can see the current stadium and the area behind the Stretford end where the new stadium will be built at a cost of around £2 billion. You can see a plan of that here, also showing a smaller stadium to build to presumably host youth and ladies team matches. There will not just be two new football stadiums, but also a redevelopment of the surrounding area as shown on this plan. It's not clear to me what will be in these zones, but I guess it's mostly apartment blocks and retail areas. It's supposed to be creating close to 100,000 permanent jobs, which seems like a lot to me. In the distance you can see the rail freight depot, which Andy Burnham, the mayor, is suggesting is moved to St Helens. This will make space for the redevelopment and free up congestions on the railways in the Manchester area. Incidentally, Norman Foster, who is probably the most famous living architect in the world, is the brains behind this whole scheme, and has stated that the new stadium will not be surrounded by car parks and the use of public transport will be encouraged. I don't quite see how this works. I often go to the stadium by tram and sometimes you're waiting an hour to get one after the game. The system will need to cope with at least an additional 25,000 people if the use of cars is discouraged. By the way, the presence of the rail line right behind the Bobby Charlton stand has inhibited the development of the stadium for about 30 years. So that's it for the first film. Let me know what you think in the comments, and make sure you subscribe to the channel to see the next film when site preparation starts. Not sure when that'll be, but probably a few months away.